Good morning, everybody. We just want to welcome you from Facebook over here to YouTube, where we want to show you a little bit more about one horn cattle and where we have our beef and what kind of land we have them on. As you look out, you'll start seeing there's different pastures. Each pasture has 4 different kinds of grass. The grass starts greening up here in about another 20 days. We'll start seeing real green. Right now it's starting to just come up a little bit, but we have approximately 23 to 25 acres, and we have our cattle settled out in the pasture with the calves. Those are the females, and then we have our males up here close by the house. And we'll go ahead and walk out, and every morning we come out, we feed the cows, give them their ration for the morning, and we also ration them at night. I have them on different grasses, and you'll see in the bins that there's orchard grasses out here, all different kinds of triticales. The one thing we want to make sure that we protect in these cattle are their nitrates and phosphates. Too much nitrates and phosphates can actually hinder cattle and give them the scours, and if you get the scours in them, they're not gaining any kind of weight. And we want to be able to show you a little bit about how this is done. So for right now, come and walk with us, and let's go ahead and start the tour. So we also have these little guys here. Well, we have one of them in the house, but this one here is Ash. He's supposed to be a cow dog, but his best idea of a cow is a ball. Any kind of rubber ball. He loves to chase balls. Once he gets his ball in his mouth, he thinks he's 10 feet tall and bulletproof. But he's a miniature Aussie. But we'll go ahead and ease our way out here to the cows. Now, as we get out here, what I've done is I've trained most of the cows to come when I make a certain call to them, and I can bring them over to pastures easier with this call. So as you can see off to the right over here, they're over there waiting for me to put their grain there. But right now, I want them to come over to me. So I'll give them a little call. Whoop, 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 whoop. And here they come. So I'll get ready to start feeding. So let me go ahead and give them their grain. Try and give them their grain in different ratios just to help monitor them and keep their weight going on. We've had issues several months ago with trying to keep them at weight due to the cold. So I've come up with a special mix on top of the grain. I'll give this mix with it, and it helps them maintain their vitamins and minerals, and also keeps weight on them. And everything we use here at this house and this ranch, we make sure it's all natural. Everything is natural and GMO free. There's nothing that we do here that will cause problems with meat. I can get certifications from any of the places I get my grains on anything that I feed them. So right now I'm going to give them their mix that I make, and boy, they eat the heck out of that. So They like to put their head in the way as I grain them. I'll give them 3 scoops of that grain.
We have these up here because these are our grain finished cattle, the ones that we will be taking to the processor in a few months when they get up to weight. So we always feed them grain at the end. They are still in big pastures. They are not penned. They still have that. That right there will be a creek, or it's a lateral ditch that will be all full of water anytime now.
Within the next 30 days, we'll be getting our water, and this land will transform from brown to green. We'll go through different processes of what I do to be able to get that water from where I pick it up out of the ditch and into the field. And we regulate by keeping them in one pasture when I am irrigating the other pasture. This way I don't run out of grass. I don't run out of any kind of feed during the year because I'm actually rotating them. And then I'll keep the girls and their calves clear in the back, and they will be on the back pasture, and I'll give them treats in their bins, which will be orchard grass and stuff, and they'll come up. But we'll graze they will graze these steers in different pastures all year round so that we can have the same kind of feed for them all year round. We never change up on their feed, and that's important because you want the meat to not taste gamey, and you want the meat to be consistent, and you want it the way that people like, which is very tender and a good taste. So this is one way that we assure our customers that we are keeping our animals in good areas and never pushing them. We never push them to run. We always let them walk. If they want to run, they can run. But if they're feeling good and it's a cooler day, they'll go bucking out there. But we always like them to stay calm. We like them to just stay level-headed. And right now, if I wanted, I could walk in there and walk up to them. I don't want to be their friend, but I want them to know that we are a gentle farmer that cares about their well-being, because they're going to do us a service that a lot of people will benefit from. And that service is they will give us that meat that we like due to the way that we raise them. And so that service is very important to us. We will treat them with niceness, gentleness, and we'll never push them and try and hurt them. We do have to brand them because it's required before they go to processor, but that we do that prior to when they get a little older and stuff. So that's as far as we go. There will be no shots, nothing. Everything is natural, and this way we can give our customers good meat. We're going to walk over and take care of the chickens now because we need to be able to let them out. They are a free-range chicken. We're going to go. Hello again, and we are now at the chickens coop. Everything we do here at this site, at this ranch, is all natural. We like to be able to allow the chickens to be able to roam. They give us, I only have 3 chickens, which doesn't sound like much because I have a tendency to give the eggs away. They lay enough eggs for us to eat during the week, but I also get more than what's needed. So I like to give them to our friends or whatnot. And when I say give, that means I don't charge for those eggs. I give them away because I feel like they're giving me something. I'll give my friends something in return. But this is one of them. I have no names for them because I found that's easier to go throughout the day. And all I do is I open it up. We have a coop in here where they're lay. There's 3 of them in there. They still have feet on the ground, and they'll come out and they will go ahead and roam the property. And then we end up back in here at the end of the day, and they're safe for the night. Well, we appreciate you tuning in, and if you like us and want to see more, give us a thumbs up and start following. We will have more in the near future, and we'll take you through a lot of processes on this farm because we have a lot of things that we got to do to get ready for the summer. So just keep on taking in with us. Thank you.
What are you doing in there, Ash? What are you doing in there?
Come on, Ash, let's go.